Now, Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has said that his government is considering reciprocal measures against Ukraine for stopping Russian gas supplies. The next report examines the ramifications of this development that is in fact another twist in the Russia-Ukraine conflict with implications for not only Europe, perhaps even beyond.
The Russia-Ukraine conflict took another twist on Wednesday as Russian natural gas exports via Soviet-era pipelines running through Ukraine to Europe were halted following the lapse of a transit agreement. As a result, Eastern European nations began bearing the brunt of the supply disruption, with energy crisis taking center stage. Slovakia, Moldova and Bulgaria are among the hardest hit countries. Kyiv's immediate neighbor Slovakia blasted the move, warning that it would be Europe that ultimately pays the price. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico said his government was considering reciprocal measures against Ukraine, including halting backup electricity supply if the gas transit is stopped.
In
world politics, it absolutely applies that it doesn't matter whether elephants love or fight. The grass always suffer. I don't want Slovakia to be such grass, as we see these days when the transit of gas through Ukraine is stopped, which will have drastic impacts on all of us in the European Union, but not on Russian Federation.
Moldova has declared a state of emergency. Moldovan leaders have implemented energy-saving measures and assured residents of temporary gas reserves. But there are ongoing fears of a humanitarian crisis in Transnistria. Almost a third of the Russian gas sold to Europe was transported via Ukraine. On Thursday, President Vladimir Putin warned that there was no time left this year to sign a new Ukrainian gas transit deal and placed the blame squarely on Ukraine for refusing to extend the agreement.
Ukraine said that they wouldn't extend the gas transit contract. We did not terminate the contract. They said they wouldn't extend it. If that's what they want, so be it. They are hand-fed by Europe. Because, like I said, without European support, Ukraine not only is unable to battle, but cannot exist in general. And now, Ukraine punishes Europe by shutting down the transit contracts.
The European Commission has stated that the EU was prepared for the gas cut-off. It emphasized that the European gas infrastructure is flexible enough to supply gas from non-Russian sources. It added that the EU has bolstered its infrastructure with significant new LNG import capabilities since 2022. Syed Afsarul Hassan for DD India.